I go by Moolah, 2 T's and an O. Or maybe I should go by Curtis, cause you know I'm finna blow. Popping like a can of Coke, rappers be so typical. Think twice before you come for me, cause these hits ain't just digital. Get with the flow, try to keep up, bout to set it off, no Latifah. Not the one to go back and forth, no Venus and Serena. Southside, I'm the queen of. Gotta pay me for a feature. These kids ain't ready for me yet. Something like a margarita. I'm coming, I'm gunning, I'm hunting for you. Give me a beat and I know what to do. Pardon me, flow is so sick, I chew. I can go on and on like I'm Badu, but I can slow it down too. Here we go, round 2. Flatlining them, yeah, I'm writing them off like my old dude. Remember that I told you, can't nobody come close to the kid. On top like a lid, drooling while these rappers spit. Y'all know what it is and what it ain't. And I ain't break a sweat yet, still on a full tank. You did? What's up, y'all? I go by the name of Miss Mulatto. That's MISSMULATTO. I'm straight out of Southside Atlanta, Clayco all day. You already know. I've been rapping for, I'll say, about 5-6 years now. Moolah Mob is the name of my fan base. It used to be Team Mulatto. I still go by Team Mulatto sometimes, but my fans came up with Moolah Mob. I liked it better, so we ran with it. Since the last interview, I've been still working, still doing shows around the city, out of state. I'm on the rap game now, Lifetime. Just been working, still working, you know, doing what we do best. New singles, I got Mush Mouth on YouTube right now. I got Outcast on YouTube right now. I just dropped that like a week ago. And I have a new project coming soon called Half Empty, Half Full. So, who inspires me would definitely be ThA, for her like originality, Tupac, lyric-wise, telling the story with his rhymes. Do I have any hidden talents? I actually do have a little bit of hidden talents. Before I started rapping, I was drag racing. So if you know what that is, that's pretty extreme. I would call that a hidden talent. I think I would be behind the scenes, like writing. If I wasn't doing music myself, I would basically be behind the scenes on someone else's music. Like writing, I love to write. I can definitely see myself getting into engineering, production, something like that. I love music, so if I wasn't the head of attention, then it would be behind the scenes. What is my favorite phrase? What is my favorite phrase?
I'm grown. I'm the mommy. Nah.
No. No, for real. What? It is what it is. That actually is. My favorite phrase is "it is what it is." I mean, I'm real. Like, I don't know. Everything is just it is what it is. Just go with the flow. That's me. That's my personality all day. My first big moment would have to be my first performance. I set it up myself. It was a block party I threw myself right outside the house, and I just performed in front of the whole neighborhood on the trailer. It was dope. If I had 3 wishes, my first wish would be to have more wishes. No, if I had 3 wishes, my first wish would be to be financially, emotionally, physically stable, me and my family, forever. My second wish would be. What would be my second wish? That financially, that all just wrapped everything into one. My second wish, well, this, I don't know, I'll have to think about it some more, but right now my second wish would be a personal chef. I need a chef. I just need a chef. I love food. And my third wish would be ooh. I'm really trying to think on this because I don't want to say nothing crazy. Well, my third wish would be to own a studio of my own, like right now. That's a goal for the future, but I would just go ahead and get that right now. In 5 years, I see myself having the studio that I've always wanted, running it myself, being an international star, going on tour, having collabs with everybody that I want to do a collab with, maybe dipping into some writing books, owning a hair salon, just basically a boss, business owner. Basically, they chose the 5 most popping kids on the internet. They say it went off of YouTube views, and we have the highest YouTube views on the internet. Living in that house was crazy. They definitely toned it down in the editing. At night, it got real crazy. You gotta think it's 5 artists, and then their managers on top of that, and then one of the artists is switching managers. So it got real crazy. You got 10 different people, 10 different attitudes. Yeah, you'll see. It gets crazy. I definitely got along with Poopy, the best in the house. That's like my little bro. I still talk to him. We call each other like, did you just see that episode? Like, they edited that. Yeah, me and Poopy got along real well in the house. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see like a bunch of videos of us like behind the scenes when the cameras was off. Me and Poopy are like, that's my little bro. There are a lot of pros of being on TV, but there are cons that come along with those. Some of those would include social media. After episodes air, people will hammer you on social media thinking that they know you based off of a TV show. Like, dead series believe that they know you, and that there's not editors that are editing this, and it's just crazy. That'll definitely be one of the cons of being on a TV show. The negative comments that I see, however, they don't really affect me. I mean, I've been doing this prior to the TV show, so I've been getting hammered on social media. If you just read my comments, you'll see for yourself. So it's not nothing new. It's just on a bigger scale. A misconception I would like to clear up is that I'm cocky. Like, I don't even understand. When I watch this show for myself, I don't think that I come off as cocky, but if anybody that knows me in Atlanta has done any work with me, they know like I have a reputation for being so humble. So when people call me cocky, I'm like, really? You don't even know that. This is another misconception on the editing on Lifetime's behalf. The internship was cool on my end. Like, I was completely comfortable with cleaning the studio. I've owned the studio in partnership with my dad for like 5-6 years. So studio cleaning was nothing new to me. When artists came in and they booked sessions, I was the janitor of the studio. It was my studio, so you gotta do everything. If you're the boss, you gotta play every job. So it was cool. It was like on the editing process, how they made it seem like I was complaining and all that extra. Nah, that's not how it went in real life. These folks done told me I look like a witch. I think I'm pretty much a stylist if you ask me. So I think they crazy out there. I feel like I was dripping sauce that day, but we gonna let them have that. You know what I'm saying? When I hit #1 on that second week, I knew I got this in the bag. Like, in the studio, these kids can't even record a song on topic. Like, the training, it ain't there. Like I said on the episode, the training isn't there. When I hit #1, I was like, all right, I got this. Basically, being on TV just took my life to a bigger scale. I've been doing the music stuff, so instead of doing like 5 shows a weekend, now I'm doing 10. Instead of getting 10,000 likes, now I'm getting 100,000 likes. So it's basically the same lifestyle, just a bigger scale. Working with JD was super cool. I mean, well, the first day we were all like kind of on edge, like, is he gonna be arrogant? Is he cool? But JD ended up being like super cool. Like towards the end, we were in the studio just kicking it. Basically, JD's super cool person just to be around besides the music. Being a young female in the industry is like 2 contradictions. You know, people don't want to see you make it as a female, and then as a child on top of that, they're like, get this girl out of here. Like, you get zero respect. That shows by the men that are already in the standpoint that you want to be in. There, it's just zero respect. So I mean, it just makes me grind harder, to be honest. Going from public school to now being homeschooled is like, I used to love school. Just being in the environment with the kids. It actually inspired a lot of my songs, just being in the social environment. But you know, you gotta sacrifice things if you want to make it to the top. School was one of them. So now that I'm doing homeschool, it's a lot more focus on the actual curriculum. So it is good, but you know, you miss that social that social life. But it is what it is. Sacrifice. I do not have a boyfriend. To be honest, being in this industry is like, it's so hectic. I don't think that many people could even deal with what I do, if that makes sense. I know you have to be with somebody that understands your process that you're going through. If I'm in the studio, there are gonna be guys around, or if I'm out late, I'm doing shows and stuff. You have to be with someone that respects what you do, and it's hard for a female, especially a teenager. Like, all my friends are dating right now and stuff, but not me, working. I definitely have to watch my back more. I've been through many friends in this process. I've seen friends switch up on you. I've seen some turn into groupies. Like, it gets crazy when you get some fame to you. You know, they say that the person with the fame changes, and I feel like it's the people around you that change, and then they say that you change. But I think it's the people around you. They start changing when you make it. So, friends, been through many of them. Very cautious process. Anybody that knows me knows I love to write. In elementary school, I started doing writing competitions for Clayton County, writing poems, essays, all types of writings, and basically the writings turned into lyrics for songs. Pretty much my style is like whatever I'm feeling for the day. Sometimes I wear more girly clothes. Sometimes I might sag my pants and wear some boxers. Like, I pretty much do whatever I'm feeling. Whatever I'm feeling is always saucy, though. Know that. I'm always dripping. I want to put this out there. Like, none of the kids, including myself, didn't just pop up on TV one day and it wasn't an overnight success. Like how they make it seem like we're YouTube stars. Whatever you want to do, it takes work. Rapping takes work as well. And I hate that people discredit rappers because we don't go to college for 8 years like a doctor may. But you can go to college and get you a business degree and own your own label or something like that. So I feel like the rap game is very discredited. However, even if you want to do rap or you want to be a doctor, whatever, anything you do, it takes work. So my advice would be to just work, study your craft every night, every day. Even when you feel like you've made it, still go home when you're done doing your practice or done hitting the studio, whatever. Hit the books. Read about something. You know what I'm saying? Even Usher mentioned to us. Usher is well established and he still works on everything that he does. You know, still doing practice in the studio, learning how to hit a new note. Maybe the work never stops. You can follow me on Instagram at I am Miss Mulatto. You can follow me on Snapchat. That's like my new favorite social media right now, at Latto. Twitter, Miss Mulatto 247. You can just Google me and everything will pop up. Anybody that thinks someone else writes my raps is crazy, out of their mind. They belong in a cuckoo house. If you go back, I have my whole music career from the beginning. You can watch the whole process on YouTube yourself. You can tell based off someone's flow, based off of their metaphor, similes. Like, I've been going in. Nothing has pretty much changed except I've been through more experiences, so I have more to talk about. Other than that, nothing's changed. So who would be writing my raps? My daily pursuit is to go hard. In the summary, do me every day. Go hard in everything that I do. I want to give a big shout out to my management, Pit Stop ENT, my parents, my little sister. They're my backbone. I wouldn't even be here, wouldn't be on the show, anything without them. Big shouts out to Moolah Mob. Of course, couldn't be here without them. Team Mulatto all the way. JD for giving us this platform, Lifetime. Thank you. Everybody tune into the rap game. Every Friday, 10 p.m. Lifetime. Let's get it. You already know Miss Mulatto wrapping up this interview with my girl Smiley, the Daily Pursuit. We've been rocking. That's fam. Let's get it.